Chapter 3, The Repentance. Oh, you're right. They fake you out right there thinking, oh, you're safe, you can save. Think again, bitch. This is actually probably one of the most traumatizing openings so far in this game as far as chapters go. Reversion beads, a weightless black jewel. It can remove all jewels used to enhance the Camera Obscura. So basically it's like a second chance at life. If you don't like what you've gotten so far, you can go back and do it again. Or I guess if you find yourself like in an impasse, it's a good strategic option. Oh! This is one of those games, man. If you don't have a headset, throw it on. You get a whole different experience. Fearful man's note. I'll hide here. If I do that, then I can run away. Everyone, everybody, they're all dead. That man came from the depths of hell. I just did as I was told and kept watch. And I tell people that often, like, oh, it's just a game, how scary can it be? And I'm like, I have like a little short list of games, which I'm curious what yours would be if you had to tell someone, throw on a 7.1 surround sound headset, let me lock you in the room by yourself in the dark, and we'll see what happens. Folklorist Note 3. The number of tremors has increased in recent days. Interestingly, and possibly in correlation, the population of crimson butterflies fluttering around Minakami has been growing by the day. They are at once beautiful yet eerie to behold, resembling countless human souls dancing morosely through the air. Villagers fold their hands in prayer upon seeing these butterflies. An air of solemnity hangs over the village, as if the whole place awaits the coming of something dreadful. The earth itself feels angry, which has the residents of this humble little enclave gripped with fear. Enclave. I'm beginning to wonder if the Crimson Sacrifice ritual holds a significance similar to that of ground purification ceremonies that take place prior to constructing buildings elsewhere in Japan. Indeed, analogous ceremonies could once be found throughout the country in ancient times. Many of them involved life offerings in order to appease angry, wrathful gods. If that's the case, then I suspect that the Twin Maidens, revered as divine guardians, here fulfill a similar sacrificial role. If such practices do indeed still exist in the current era, that would go a long way to explaining the stillness that settled over the village prior to the festival. Once the Twin Maidens turn into crimson butterflies, then return to the village. You know, majority of the series that I play, whenever there's like notes, I never read them. This is one of those games I feel like I should, because normally like I would read it and post in when I'm editing, but I feel like there's a lot of good intel to be gathered from reading it. Okay, now we got this tall ass motherfucker. Yeet! That man wasn't even phased. Thank goodness for that reload speed, though. Hit him with a blinding shot. That did something. Come on, come on, come on! Burning through my Type 90 right now. Hey, no way! I thought he was dead. Shit, that's not good. I just ran out of willpower. Should be good after this, though. Yeah, this is like a game. If you struggle making thumbnails for YouTube videos, look no further. It was right there for you. Literally just freeze the frame at the right moment and you have all you need for a quality thumbnail. It's just funny to me how we're at this point of following this woman, yet we still have no idea why she walked away. None. Zip. Nada. Yeah, as I said before, post-technical difficulty, we are back to more or less where I left off, so most of this is going to be new and uncharted territory, so that's kind of exciting. So I think the way that I'm going to continue this series, which is what I've been doing thus far, I'm probably just going to break this up by chapters. So every video will be a single chapter, regardless of how long it is. And yeah, hopefully you guys you enjoy it. Videos may be a little bit longer than usual. Understand that we all have lives. We don't have the ability to sit here for very long periods of time. I just ask that you pause the video and come back when you have the time. Finish the series. Okay, we got some more twin dolls, just maxed out by top 90 again. We were burning through that really fast. And then I also just got another prayer bead. I'm gonna take a look at how many I have now. So we have 3. So what should the next upgrade be? Again, we could do reload speed once more. Man, I'm still like partial towards that. I feel like I should do that. This one allows you to perceive spirits behind walls. The daze effect lasts longer. I mean, generally speaking, I don't ever think about the filters as much maybe as I should. So then there's the capacity. You know what, yeah, we will do capacity, because I can get more inventory. Like I said before, I feel like that is a part of the strat. So we'll pick up the rest of this type 90. Did that only increase it by 2? No, increased it by 4. Wow. Whoop-de-doo. So then that means if it only increases it by 4, because I'm going to presume that that's what it's going to do. So 4, 8, 12, 16. So 16 is the max additional capacity that we can get. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Okay, so aggravated wraiths are now a thing at this point in the game. So then they can actually start regenerating health and being more of a menace. That one just projectile grabbed me. Cheating bitch. Stun you real fast. Crap, and then she went behind the wall. Okay, so for the next one, I think we might do reload speed again. Next 3 prayer beads. What the hell? Where did she go? I see now. So she grabs like Mr. Fantastic from a distance, and that's your moment of opportunity to get her. It's kind of funny. The amount that it took me to finish her off is like the amount that we just gained in optimal capacity amount. Faintly glowing crystal. Glowing pale yellow crystal contains the thoughts of a woman killed by a Kasubi. Okay, yeah, so she went all the way over there. Again, I wasn't too sure if me opening that was going to alter, like, the audio right there for the clip, but it is what it is. Still have no idea what these doors are for yet. I think it's just for getting back something, because you see how we get something out of that. I still don't, like, completely understand. So the trial the mirrors are, and perhaps it holds her thoughts. And there's another one. Now, what kind of Shinigami shit is this? Yeah, ain't no way we're gonna fight that. Nope, we're out of here. Doesn't take more than a 5th grade education to know that you shouldn't be fucking with that. Ah, shit, it's gaining on me. Don't look back, just keep going. Hiding. Yep, there's that other element of the game now. Now we gotta hide from things. It's probably not the best time, but I just had like a mirage of the Flying Dutchman from SpongeBob right there. Although he was kind of friendly. This right here, not so much. Being caught by a wraith while you're unable to defeat enemies results in a game over. If you are attacked by a wraith when you can't defeat enemies, you will have to hide until the wraith leaves. Again, yeah, you didn't have to give me an instruction to that. RIP for those of you that decided to try and stand toe to toe with that, because I know some of y'all did. Not me though. The door is stuck. Yeah, I was about to say, I knew we had to pull out the paraceptual. It's also too bad that, like, whatever outfit you have, because there's clearly multiple outfits in this game, you don't see it in cutscenes. That's unfortunate. Okay, we got some more Type 61 film. Got another lunar incense. Realistically, I should have used that at certain points. More prayer beads. Got the first of the next bunch. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to max out reload speed first and foremost. I'm like convinced that that's the best way to go because things started falling into place a little bit easier once we had that. There's a padlock engraved with a triple diamond motif on the door. Yeah, so like those motifs and all those different engravings, I guess that's the answer to like the club and heart keys from Resident Evil in this game. Oh my goodness. And using the Camera Obscura. Who is that guy? Exposure filter memo. Ah, so we're getting a new one. It's not just the events of the past that the Camera Obscura can uncover. It also captures things concealed within the afterlife, or to be more precise, things that have been spirited away, as it were pre-rendered invisible. It turns out this is another one of the device's hidden features, one I discovered while testing its powers. By switching to the exposure filter and capturing something hidden with it, objects once held captive within the afterlife manifest in our realm once more. These mechanics resemble a practice known as phantom exposés, which are performed by shadow readers, people who unearth similar items concealed by supernatural means within part of the Tohoku region. A photograph labeled guest room. My mind is just on ghost right now. Guest room on the back. It appears to be inside the Kurosawa house, showing a bookshelf next to a round window. A filter viewing that has begun to vanish. A filter for viewing that which has begun to vanish. Properties: range, average, power, low, charging fast. Willpower recovery, low. That's not good. Special ability makes it easier to damage aggravated wraiths unlocked through upgrades. See, that's like a key note that I need to keep in mind here. So when we get, I gotta get used to like the concept of them being aggravated and seeing the signs of it. Because this game is all about those cues, you know, like when they're gonna attack, they make a certain sound, and then when their properties change, they act different, because then you know which filter to use. Slowing special shot. Slow the movement of wraiths for a set period of time. Removed once photographed. Consumes 75% willpower, but doesn't use film. Sheesh. 75% though. Perform the phantom expose. If something has vanished, taking a photo that matches the one in the photo record will return it to normal. Okay, so we'll go by the example that was just applied here. Gotta line it up properly.
Just like in the photo.
Okay, and then that brings something back.
So this is Minakami Village. A ritual so forbidden that speaking of it is taboo. And a place that must never be seen. If I could capture it with the Camera Obscura.
Folklorist Note 2. When I first came to the village, Ryokan Kurosawa, the head priest, welcomed me here with open arms. The village lacks any formal mayor to speak of, instead he serves as its principal organizer. In all likelihood, Minakami Village probably began as a settlement of religious and ritualistic practitioners, with this informal leadership structure being remnant of that history. The region remains culturally rich even today, with folklore about the gates to hell passed down through generations. The Kurosawa house that I'm sitting in as I write this certainly lives up to its role as home of a chief priest, filled with many surviving records about the village and its history dating back to ancient times. Many of these records relate to those myths and legends that permeate this region, as well as the area's main ritual, among other things. As a folklorist, I can tell that there is a trove of valuable information within these documents. Surprisingly, the head priest has even allowed me to freely search through this literature, which I appreciate. One traditional, hidden ceremony specific to this part of Japan is the Crimson Sacrifice ritual. There we go hearing about that again. Where the twin maidens deserve to seal the gate of hell, or so it goes. The gates of hell itself is a type of legend that concerns a boundary between our living world and that of the dead, such as a hole or indeed a gate. This realm of the dead goes by multiple names, such as hell or the underworld. Access to these venues is typically forbidden, making these spaces to be simultaneously abhorred and feared, but also sometimes revered. Such beliefs about the underworld have occupied people's minds since ancient times. It is my sincere desire to get to the bottom of them and uncover the truth. Though Minakami Village is said to host a hidden ceremony that directly pertains to the gates of hell, the mere mention of it isn't allowed, let alone witnessing it. Seeing as it's a ritual that involves the boundary to hell approaching our world, a religious quarantine of sorts is probably held, which would explain the strict limitations. The villagers led simple, if difficult lives deep in the mountains. The villagers led simple, if difficult lives. Yeah, I don't know about that sentence. Minakami Village is almost no interaction with the outside world whatsoever. It's a place that feels stuck in the past and in the old ways. Ignorant of the passage of time and the rest of society. It's as though it was plucked out of the relentless march of history and kept off to the side. Regardless, I've also been granted permission to read through the literature stored in the other houses, for which I'm immensely grateful. There are 3 main households that comprise the nucleus of the village. The Osaka house, the first house I was shown, plus the Tachibana and Kiryu homes, also known locally as the twin houses, though I was only able to enter a small section of rooms when I previously visited the Kiryu house. I'm sure I'll be able to comb through it more deeply before long. Once I finish searching the Kurosawa house, I think I'll next set my sights on the Osaka house. Broken lazulite. A fragment of beautiful dark blue lazulite, obtain the other half to form a whole spirit stone. Yeah, it's a good time to save. New items have been added to the point exchange. What do we got? Reversion beads. Slowing charm. Exposure charm, the damage dealt by the exposure filter. Well, we did just get it, so I don't think it would hurt to have it. Because something tells me it's going to come in a little bit more handy now. So yeah, we'll go with that. Side stories have been updated, yes. So now I'm sure we're going to have to hit every single one of those houses. Then again, I don't even know if that's a part of the main story. So now we have almost like a nemesis type enemy. Although maybe that's not a good depiction for it, because I don't think it's meant to be a stalker enemy, but we just don't have a means to fight it right now. So that's why I'm relating it to that. It's just something you can't beat and have to hide from. Whispering Man. Also, that note was the longest note that we read so far. 8 pages. We went from that 5-page one to the 8-page one that fast. Yeah, man, if we start crossing double digits, I'm just going to have to pause that for you guys, because, I don't know, I feel like, unless you guys really appreciate me reading, I feel like that's going to add unnecessary time.
It won't open.
Held by a powerful force. Yep, shocker. Okay, so that fell down. Triple diamond key record. To prevent any outsiders from intruding upon the maiden's room, I'm going to store in my room the amulet key entrusted to me by our Lord. This is a photograph taken by the young outsider in front of the room. It's very rare and precious, so make sure to keep it someplace safe. And there's nothing there. I really do feel that someone young is likely to be best served up as a Kasubi to the... whatever that means. At first I read that as Kyubi. I was thinking of, like, the nine-tailed fox from Naruto. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just realized. We gotta remember that. We have the exposure filter now. So... never know. Might have to use it. Just gonna take a look around. Because this has a way of making things appear that weren't originally there. The Buddha statue holds a key engraved with the symbol for light. Its grip is so tight you cannot remove the key. There seems to be a bookshelf above the Buddha statue. You can see 5 tall, thin slots, but only one contains a book. There are old writings carved above it. The crimson butterflies and grave sacrifice shall seal. In its absence, Kasubi to repent. You check the book on the bookshelf. Taboo Tome, an old book describing a ritual. So that symbol means ritual is a gateway spawned from hell, one not meant for the likes of man. Thus the children of man must not gaze upon the ritual, for they shall be rendered... I don't know what that means in that context, and forfeit their light. Thus the children of man must not speak of the ritual, for they shall be rendered... forfeit their voice. Forfeit their soul. So forfeit light, voice, soul. Guess that's meant to be a clue, huh? Okay, so we can't remove the key yet. We already read that. Can't go through here. This is locked. Accidentally took that picture. Just wasted some Type 90 film in the process, but that's another thing we have to get there. Okay, and then let me just take a look real fast. We still have 1 prayer bead. Type 14 film. I don't use that enough. Okay, so that went up to 40 for capacity. I just realized that. Oh no, we have to go back down here, don't we? I don't like this, man. That fucking thing's gonna still be waiting down here. Just gotta keep in mind, if that grabs us, it's automatic game over. I knew there'd be something over here. More Type 90 film. Well, that was pleasant to see. Folklorist Note 4. When it comes to the Crimson Sacrifice ritual, in which a pair of twins are made into shrine maidens, there are 2 rituals that take place. First is the main ritual, a Shinto rite, which occurs on a routine basis. The second is the shadow ritual, which is said to only happen when the main ritual fails. Should both fail, a third event known as the repentance then occurs, whereby the gate to hell unleashes disaster upon the land. Written records tell of the dead flooding out of the gate and the heavens above closing off. On a similar note, Ryoza tells me that Isuki and Mutsuki, 2 boys that have been friends since their younger years, have gone missing. The fact that their whereabouts are unknown is certainly a little concerning, given they're twins. Should I find them? However, they may be able to tell me more about these different rituals. Okay, so... got a feeling. Shit probably failed. That's why we're seeing all the things we're seeing. Ritual did not go according to plan. And that's like the only thing that makes sense. What is he running from? And then there's this whole mention about twins. Twins. I mean, after all, Mayu's our twin. It looks like there's something down there. Yeah, there is something down there. That fucking thing's back again. Back up. Back up. Of course it's coming this way. Produce no sound, stay out of sight. Crouch, stand, flashlight on, off. Yeah, I'm tracking all this game, thank you. Looks like it's still coming this way, though. Son of a bitch. I don't know, like, how aware the AI is and if it, like, can hear me right now or what, but... You would think that it definitely knows I'm here with this shit. Like, look at this. Okay, I'm gonna try and slide out of here. My palms are getting sweaty. Okay, I think we made it. I'm like still skeptical to stand up because I'm worried that if I do that, it's gonna just start flying through the walls and shit, and then we're gonna have a whole different problem on our hands. And I don't know where the nearest place to hide is right now. So we're just gonna walk it. Got the stone mirror. Okay, this is the way we came before. Take a look at the map. We have to go the other way. Well, that would make sense, because the other way was a dead end, last I checked. Yeah, let me go back this way, actually. Let's take a look with the exposure filter. I hear something. You would think that there's something here. Okay, so that was the double diamond. Let me check something real quick. I could have swore. Oh yeah, right, we have to go pick up that photo. Kinda lost sight of what we needed to do, but I just remembered. What is this? Okay, this is just a regular... What the fuck? It wouldn't let me take the picture. What the hell? I don't know what that was about. Alright, I need you to take a swing at me. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Let's go. Yeah, I think Type 14 film, once we actually get a solid reload speed for that, that'll be a force to reckon with. Photo. Servant's room. Photograph labeled Servant's room on the back. It appears to be inside the Kurosawa house, showing the entrance to a room next to a lattice window. Which, that's what I believe is, when we go back up through this room we just came through, we make a left. That's where we were initially.
He's in the room from this photo.
Yep. And then we also pop a save right here. Also, what's new at the point exchange? Or either way, I'm going to save up right now, and then we'll get another upgrade here shortly. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we have to just go back around in the servant's room. Also, just gotta play very cautiously, because you never know where the other thing could be at. Something just tells me it's nearby. And I was right. Look at that cheese. I knew it. I guess that was just the game fucking with me right there. Just putting it there for you to see it. I can hear somebody over here. And of all the things that we've seen, I don't think disappearing walls or doors is the weirdest thing. Glowing green crystal. Shoot, a revenant? The fuck is a revenant? Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt that one that time. More prayer beads. I need to find like a pack of them bitches. That'd be good to go. Okay, so let's take a picture of a revenant. There it is. Fearful man. Triple diamond key. Finally got it. Okay, and I like how the map just automatically informs us. So that's the double diamond. We need the triple diamond, which I believe was back on the other side. Yeah, it's on the next floor. We gotta go back up. Okay. Made it this far. Let's try not to... Oh, my goodness! Let's try not to get eaten alive by that other thing, but no, this fucking guy... I think I missed that. Oh no, I did get him. Swap back into type 90. This audio's tripping me, and I just got... Oh, that's why. There's two of them, of course. I was about to say, this audio's tripping me up, but now it makes sense. Lunar incense. Yeah, we can finish this guy at least really fast. Okay, there's only one of me. Give me a second, please. Alright. She did not give me a second, in fact. Why did it... Oh my goodness, I had the wrong fucking film attached. Alright, game. I'm gonna need you to stop fucking me right now. I'm about to die. Like, what is going on right now? Ooh, I caught her just in time. Okay, I dodged that. That's bullshit. Oh my fucking god, man! Gonna go close and personal at this point, just cause, like, fuck it. Fuck you. She is, like, the worst one, I swear, that I've dealt with so far in the game. Out of all the enemies that we've dealt with, she is still, like, quintessentially the worst one. Yeah, and I need to catch a break with this fucking game right now, because shit. And I would love to find her too, because as I said, I wouldn't have to use herbal medicines to heal every time. I could just hold her hand and we'd be good to go. Hands and smiles, knees and toes. And then give me all that ammo. Okay, we're maxed out on type 90. Make sure that's actually equipped, because I don't want a repeat of last time. It's like the second time this happened to me, where I go into an engagement, I don't have the right stuff equipped, and then I can't take the picture, and then I get fucked. In that order. This was not closed before. Yep! What am I supposed to do? Like, how am I supposed to combat that? Just yanked my goddamn willpower. We gotta find a place to hide. I know if we go this way, we can hide. Just keep running. Go to where the hiding man went. Okay, this is like super duper nerve-wracking because I can't see shit. Okay, I know he's right there. Telling you, man, I just knew it. I was like, that door was not closed when I left before. I left that bitch open when we came over here. The flashlight is like practically useless now at this point in the game to me. Notice that I have not used it ever since the game told us to stop doing it, basically, if you want to stay stealthy-like. Okay, what sucks is that he went the way that I need to go, so I don't know if I should, like... Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to follow suit. I was gonna see if maybe he came back this way to go this way, but we don't have time for that. Just gonna take it slow. Try and use the limited cover that we know is in this room to our advantage. I hate that so much. When you see that smoke right there, like, it just makes me think he's gonna come through the wall. And why is this door closed yet again? Okay, I'm not stressing this too hard, and the reason why I'm not stressing it too hard is because I know if we have to run the way we did before, there's a place at the top of the stairs to hide, so we'll be alright. And Chapter 3 definitely anteed the shit up, I'll say that right now. Okay, so either he's still there, or... Okay, no, he's going up. I was kind of hoping he would come back this way. But that's okay. I feel like this is the type of enemy that Type 00 film was designed for. I'm just not willing to try and find out right now. Okay, so here's to hoping that when we go up to hide, he'll come back out, and then we can just flow in afterwards. Okay, well, he definitely went the other way. You know what? I'm actually just gonna pop a save right here. My instincts are telling me to do so. One can never be too careful. Okay, I hear him again now. Also, that sound effect is like just gnarly, man. Okay, we made it.
We promised we would always be together. So we Everyone died. They all died. Mayu! Mia. What happened? Someone was calling out to me, telling me to come back, and to perform the ritual again. The ritual? Stay with me. Forever and ever. Of course, we promised. Anyway, let's get out of here.